feel? You're from Galway. How does it feel knowing that you can come back to your home state?
Yeah, it's it's a great feeling always coming back home, and I can't wait to play in front of the home fans sooner rather than later.
What does it mean for your using this as say a stepping stone? What does it mean for your future going forward with the international league? Or that sort of thing?
Yeah, definitely. I've still got future ambitions to play overseas and represent my the national team. So I'm still young, and this is a good opportunity to hopefully play as many games as I can and perform at a high standard for myself and for the team, and hopefully one day fulfil what I want to do.
What was it, or who was it that convinced you to come back?
Oh, well, it's obviously home for me, and it's where it all started. So I got my opportunity here in the first place, and I feel like it's only right that potentially I get another opportunity to go back overseas or into the national team from here as well.
Did Bruce reach out to you, or have you been talking to the club for a while now?
Yeah, Bruce did reach out to me initially. He gave me a call, which got the ball kind of rolling a bit, and I'm pretty thankful that he did. So it was a good thing, yeah.
And Riley, you've signed a multi-year deal with the club.
Yep.
Why are you so keen to commit to them for longer term?
I think age is a little bit on my side. I'm still young, and I've got time. Well, I don't want to say I've got time because I want to make the most of my time. But I want to use this season as a real put my foot down and show what I'm capable of.
Having been on loan, what's it like now to have a permanent deal signed up?
Yeah, I've jumped around a few places here and there, but it's good to know that I will hopefully be here for a little while, and knowing that it is my home, I can kind of have my family and friends around me.
And what's it like coming back with the pressure and the expectation that will now surround you coming back, that you're a much more accomplished player than when you left?
Yeah, well, look, I don't really feel too much pressure in that sense. I'm just pretty proud of what I've done so far, and I'm proud to represent this club and hopefully do a lot of things individually and for the team with them.
I imagine you probably grew up as a Gawler boy seeing Bruce and Eugene in action and Carl Djite. How exciting is it to be at a club where they're overseeing and you'll be working closely with them?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a great thing for the culture of the club to get back players into the staff that have played here before. I've played with Eugene, and now he's the goalkeeper coach on the coaching staff, which is good. And also obviously watch Bruce and Carl Djite has also coached me, so it's good having familiar faces around and people that you did watch and look up to, I guess, when you were younger.
What was it about the vision of the club? Obviously, you've committed for multiple seasons. What was it about the vision of the club that excited you in the direction it's heading in?
I think the past few seasons they've showed what kind of football they can play, and also obviously the new coach coming in. He's a well-respected coach. He's achieved some good results at a pretty high level. So I'm excited to buy into that philosophy, and hopefully the rest of the players can also do that.
You said the new coach sort of suits the way you play. What sort of things are you looking forward to learning from him?
I think it seems to be so far like an attacking, free-flowing kind of football. Works on tactical and technical kind of aspects, and I think that suits me as a player. I want to get forward, I want to score goals, and I want to play good football for the fans. So.
Riley, you've played as mainly as a central midfielder. You also played out wide a little bit last season as a number 10. Has Gerchan spoken to you at all about what sort of role he sees you playing in the team? Yeah,
kind of just an attacking role, whether it be wide coming inside or in that starting 10 position. But I'll like to play wherever he wants to put me. I want to be on the field, I want to be playing, I want to be contributing to the team however possible.
And you've had 2 years at a club as big as Club Bruges on their books. What did you learn from that? How do you think you developed as a player during that time?
Yeah, no, I definitely learnt a lot moving away from home when I was 18 by myself, and maybe I wasn't ready, maybe I was ready, you never know. But definitely on the field, you learn where the level's at and where you are at, and also off the field. I think it's matured me a lot and kind of shaped the person I am today.
Bruce, just how excited are you?
Extremely excited. Excited and proud we're able to bring a player of Riley's talents back to the club. The chairman's given me the backing to actually buy a player. I don't think clubs ever purchased a player before, so the fact we had the capability to make a transfer, pay a transfer fee, not just shows the faith we have in Riley and what a great investment he is, but also the faith the ownership group has in the club. Riley's a fantastic talent, and I know it's his first day here, but I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him here in 5 years. I hope that he does really well and gets his shot to go back to Europe, because that's the sort of calibre of player that we're talking about.
So how important was it for the club to not just secure him on loan, but to secure him permanently?
And that was the basis of the discussion. Do we get him on loan and help Club Brugge develop a diamond, or do we acquire the asset? And that's what we've done. We've forked out some euros to acquire him, and it's money well spent. And I'm sure after 1 or 2 or the 3 years that he spends with us, everyone's going to concur.
Bruce, will the club be disclosing how much the transfer fee was?
No.
Right?
No.
In terms of him coming in, you say on that multi-year deal, in terms of to your rivals in the A-League here, it's a pretty big statement, isn't it?
I think it is a statement. I know people are getting a bit antsy about our movement in the market in terms of acquiring players, but I think there's probably not a better Australian young talent that we could have signed. That's what we've looked for, and that's what we've done.
Riley, have you had much of a break? Much time off?
Yeah, I did. I've been here in South Australia for pretty much the whole off season, just kind of waiting and seeing what was going to happen. So.
And then straight back into training today?
Yeah. Today had gym session this morning, and then we've got another session this afternoon. So can't wait to get stuck in.
Right, I think you're taking on the number 8 shirt. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is.
Obviously worn previously by yourself as a club legend. Is that pressure, or is that an honour to follow in the footsteps of someone like that?
Yeah, it is an honour, but there's also obviously big shoes to fill, and I'm hoping I can somewhat live up to what Issa created at this club and the person he was. So hopefully.
And how much have you actually spoken to Djite yet?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we initially had a meeting before I signed, and he kind of spoke to me about his philosophy and how he wanted to play and what he expected of not only me but the team. So I've had a decent kind of chat with him so far.
Bruce, do you have your eyes on anyone like Riley to sign? Any imports, perhaps?
We do have our eye on a few prospective targets. I don't think we'll get another Riley. They're few and far between. But if I'm honest, we've got 3 foreign spots still available. We'll be looking to fill at least 2 of those, if not all of those. So again, when you're looking at foreigners, it's still very early in the window. If you look into Europe, that window closes around August, so there's still a lot of time for things to happen. But yeah, we're looking.
And just asking, obviously, it's a bit of a leading question, but what was it about perhaps Riley's performance in with Newcastle
City last year?
Yeah.
Look, Riley started. I know Riley personally. I watched him. I trained with him here when he was only 16 or something. Was always a talent, massive talent. Historically, I would argue that this club wouldn't have paid a transfer fee. We sold Riley. We bought him back. But there's a lot of hard work that goes into it, and I think I'm lucky to be at a club where we don't have to sign 10 or 12 or 13 players like some of the other A-League teams. I'm at a club where we can nitpick and sign 4 or 5 of the best possible talent that we can afford. First cab off the rank, Riley McGree, and hopefully more to come. But yeah, we're nitpicking, and we're being very strategic and scientific about what we do.
Riley, you're the Australian under-23 captain. How much of a target is the Olympics next year?
Yeah, for sure. The Olympics is obviously a major sporting event in the world, and that would be obviously a great honour to go to that. We've got another step to do first, and hopefully I can all be a part of that and go to the Olympics. Yeah.
And you've been in and around Socceroos squads a couple of years ago. Again, that's obviously another target on the horizon for you.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the big ambitions for me. I've been there, had a little bit of a taste, and I want to hopefully sooner rather than later get a cap and play a game for my national team.
Are you back living at home at the moment?
I am at the moment. Yeah.
What's that like?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I live with my dad and my brother, so it can be a bit hard at times, but it is what it is.
What was your family's reaction when you realised you were coming home on a permanent basis?
Yeah, obviously very happy to have me back in and around them. But wherever I go, they kind of support me, which is what I need, which is what any player needs, I think.
Riley, you've played as an away player at High Marsh the past couple of years. What's it going to be like going back there and having those fans cheering for you again?
Yeah, no, it'll be awesome. I've always kind of said to anyone that asks me, I think playing at Coopers is the best stadium in Australia to play in, and I always feel comfortable there, and I think I'll feel even more comfortable as a home team player.
Do you still have ambitions, Bruce mentioned there, maybe of heading back to Europe or back overseas one day? Is that still longer term, the aim?
Yeah, definitely. I wanna achieve and fulfil what I think the best of my potential is, and I feel like I have the potential to play overseas at a high level.